Hello, it's Jack16 and here we are for an update on the Saffrine line. Obviously by this point you should know that I'm changing the layout and St Albert will be sold. I'm doing a bit of work on it at the moment, but also I want to talk about the future for the Saffrine line, because this will be a mainline project with all sorts of engines running on, including, I don't know if you got to see it, but the Apache Olympic, he will be running, because I got loads of stuff like that, because don't run at all. I got HSTs, got God knows how many sets of HSTs, but never run them because I got a end-to-end layout, but not anymore. That's what I'm working on at the moment. So first of all, I want to tell you about the Saffrine line. I don't want to get rid of it because I've had it for 8 years, the Saffrine line. Probably longer than that, actually. I had it when I was in primary school, when I started primary school, so not started, halfway through, sorry, that'd be weird. But I used to have it in my bedroom, and that was called the Saffrine line. Some of you may not know, or may. It's named after Mark Found's Garden Railway that used to be on Discovery Channel on that, and still on Discovery Shed, which is on Sky. It's on there now and then, and you can also find a lot of it on YouTube. But when I was watching that when I was little, that was it. I thought, yeah, I'm going to have a train set called the Saffrine line, and that's where the name come from. So, obviously I've been working, but I'm going to tell you about the Saffrine line then. So the Saffrine line will be a preserved line that used to run through the unnamed town, which will have a name very soon. I'm working on that as we speak. Got a list and everything. So these sheds are all to do with the Saffrine line. The only tracks that ain't to do with the Saffrine line is this track here with the coal wagons in, and that track there. No, you said this track, but no, this track is with the Pullman in. That's to do with Saffrine line as well. That's where the Saffrine line specials will run onto the main line. So then the Saffrine line will be the branch, which will be extended to, I'm hoping to have it curve around and down below the actual main line, just have a curve, but it might just be extended to across here. It's whatever I can do really. Then, so that's that. Next is the track work. Now I've just started this, and over here you could see I've raised this now. This was what went lower, because this got to be the same level all the way around. And then this bit here has got to be done as well. And it'll go up, across there, and link up to over there. So the board's got to be done for this tonight, and then get track work done. Something I'm trying to avoid is use third radius corners. These are third radius now, but I ain't gonna know properly until this board's done how far it's got to come up to the door. I'm hoping I can do the same I've done over the other end, where I have 4 and 5 radius. Like make the 4th radius out of the actual pre-curved you can buy, and then make the 5th out of flexi track. So that's the plan for that. But if I can't, I'm just going to have to deal with third radius, because I do need the tracks to get around before they touch this door. So yeah, the board's got to be done for this tonight. And then when it comes to around here, there'll be a switch, and it'll go to 3 track. The 3 tracks then will twist and wind all the way to here. And there'll stop here, and there'll be a bridge, go across, and the 3rd track will go back to 2, and that 3rd track then will be the track for the freight trains to park in. So basically, when I'm filming, I'll be filming like all over the place. The freight train to pull in, I'll film that coming into the freight siding, like loop, and then we'll have an express train going by with like either the 7 coaches over there, or other coaches, the Pullman and that. and then after the freight train to get going. But whilst that's all happening, we'll have a train going the other way with vans or something. So you get what I'm getting at. It's a lot like Pete Waterman's Limited Spa. That's where the ideas come from. I think it's a great idea actually to do it like that. So let me know what you think of that. That's the plan. There'll be a space here where I'm standing right now, and I'll just show you where I can stand in the layout, and the board's got to come from this mark here, curve around to here, and I could be able to stand in there, have a little store, and I can sit and watch them go around. But it's mainly if anything happens over here, I can get to it. Same for this place over here. If anything happens, I can get in, and the same that'd be across there to there. So that's it really. Saffrine line obviously has got to be the branch. I've got to keep it, and I will be extending it in the future. There's no doubt about it. It'd be massive. I got so many plans. I mean, if I could knock that through to that room behind that, it's only a small room, but that room in there is the size of my old room underneath, which is actually right underneath where we are. It's the same size as that room there, so if I could have it in that, that'd be brilliant. And I think I probably will soon. It's whenever I can get around to it and that. Persuade the parents. But yeah, let me know what you think. The engine yard's off the all here. I will just talk you through this a bit quick. All the track work's been done here. Got a good shed. Just a spare side with stock in. And then the track's come to road, same really as it was. And then we got one track here. Storage has got to be very limited on this. But I chose to do it this way so I could have the curve as far out as possible. And I didn't want to take the turntable up. It could be a massive hole in the board. But again, I take the locos out the cabinet whenever I want to use them, just replace some of the locos that's on the board. Obviously my main locos like King Edward and Scotsman's got to be part of here all the time. So let me know what you think. More news on the Saffrine Line website. The Saffrine Line Facebook page. The website's still under construction. I will get round to it. Oh, and Mr. Bean's moved on the town. So thanks for watching. More coming very soon.